What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to fucking know? Wouldn't you like to fucking know? Was the story in Balamory? Was it just the daily events that took place in Balamory? And plus, the more are they saying, what's the story of Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know? Like asking us, like, wouldn't you like to know? Or like, wouldn't you like to fucking know? Like, because that's, you know, when somebody says, like, oh, what you got there? Like, would you like to fucking? It's quite rude. The whole time were they being fucking pricks? Why are we so close to the door? I don't like this uncomfortable setting. Is this the dog's fault? It feels out of sync. I've not got much of my hot beverage left because you know the rules. When it's the news, you got to have a hot beverage. But I usually record the news first and like the other videos, but I've done it in a different order today. I don't know, we're just being a really crazy mood today. We're just feeling a bit wild. We're just a bit, whoa, a bit, whoa, shit. I do have my hot beverage. Hopefully you got yours. Mine's going to be gone though. Gone. And the dirt is in my notes are on top of the light. I don't know why. Dog as well. There's no company here for him to bomb me off for. Like last week we had the nephew and he just sacked us right off. Up to us! Up to us! Up to us! Doggy, doggy, doggy! Doggy, doggy, doggy! Doggy, doggy, doggy! Doggy, doggy! Here he comes. I can hear him. You'll have to be careful coming through this. Yeah, you have to be careful coming. Come on, up on the bed. Come say hi. It has been a week since the visuals have had their dose of Optimus. Right. Are you going to explain to them what it is about me that you don't like me and more than other people? That raised you from a child. I hatched you from an egg. I'm the one that pays for you to stuff your fat face. I'm the one that allows you to destroy Lego. It's about me that you hate so goddamn much. If, to be fair, the more I'm saying it out loud, the more I understand what it is about me that people hate. How many times do you need to yawn in the space of a second? We had a really quick walk. It's raining where we are, so it was a bit one of them. Quickly, because he hates, as soon as it starts raining, like a little baby. But you know, jaw muscles for days. Port and we'll open it. Gives you port and we'll all be good. There we go. Hello, nice to meet you. Give us a kiss. Not the ear though. The other day that one of the lads at work, he always gets ripped for having intercourse with his dog. He hasn't. It's just a joke. If you're a dog lover at work, apparently it's because you love them in inappropriate ways. And I just found out the other day that he went to bed naked with an old dog. I don't know if it's weird or not. Weird that there's a guy I know that slept in his bed and he was naked and the dog was just at the bottom of the bed. I don't think it's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Can I even say anything's weird? You know all the shit, the weird shit I do. I don't mean weird shit. Oh my God, I'm doing it wrong again. Shit like staying up till 3 AM building Lego when I'm 31. Well, I'll be 31 in like 2 weeks. Don't lick your dick. That is weird as fuck because you just kissed us and then if you go lick it, everyone's like, oh, did you lick his dick before? You're making us gay. I might be gay. Just, no, with dogs. Tom Holland and Michael B. Jordan. Your side eyes are getting worse, pal. I'm gonna... Half the videos, the news videos, are just rants and like massive tangents about me and you, aren't they, pal? Lay down. You fucking little piece of shit. Where's your bowl? Ha! My meaty bacon smelling bowl. No, 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 no. You want it? Haha. No, 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 no. Can't have it. Can't have it. Want it? Want it? No, 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 no. Can't have it. Too fucking slush. You may have it. But get out the way, though. This is the money maker. It needs to be in shot. I said, this is the... Once again, another headlock that you can just slide out of quite easily. Have you had a lovely week, visuals? Last weekend. Oh, what a weekend. The Royal Rumble. Pokemon goodness with Pal Day and Fates. Playing out with friends. Newcastle going through to the 5th round of the FA Cup and we've got a draw against Wrexham or Blackburn away. I want it to be Wrexham. It's more historic if it's Blackburn, Newcastle because obviously we've played each other before, the Shearer connection. But Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, Wrexham, who doesn't want that? A lovely weekend. The week's been, it's just another working week. Like I said, I'm soon to be my 111th birthday, as Bilbo would say in the Fellowship of the Ring. My 111th birthday! I recently did the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's what you sound like. We're in a more of aggressive mood today. More of an like I thought I was just energetic and bouncy. Fuck off. I feel like it's just more aggression. Like I really just want to elbow drop you so bad, pal. All we can see is fat. Yawning again. Huddle up. Huddle up. No. Huddle up. Huddle up. Right. Let's get this team talk going. Okay. So you have I put you in. What noise was that? Put you in the intro of this video because you've become a fan favourite, and you've got to remember at least 14 to 15 million people watch us week in, week out, and you are now permitted. If you want dog food, pal, we've got to pay the bills. We make no money off this, but if you want dog food, oh my god, I really can't speak. If you want dog food, you need to do your commitments. You need to work. You know what I mean? You know, just chew the finger then. Just chew. Not too hard. Is it every dog that loves to chew a finger? I heard it's a Shar-Pei trait, but that can't be right. We can't have bred from wolves to Shar-Peis, and Shar-Peis are like, I like to chew fingers. Well, you got to remember you're a mongrel. You're not even full Shar-Pei or Staffy. You're a mongrel. That's right, isn't it? That's what it's called, isn't it? What have you noticed? Time you got off me and we actually got on with the news stories. And I said, get off me, not fucking whatever the fuck that was. Do you know what the story of Balamori always was? Right, Cyber End Dragon, Funko Pop, attack! Are you scared of that one or not? He seems to be wary. Oh, he's wary of it. Welcome to the video, guys, where we make dogs fight with Funko Pops based on children's anime. You fell. You fucking dumb idiot. What is it when dogs fall? Chris was chilling watching the Rumble the other day with us, and Optimus went to get on the couch and he just fell, and that was me in hysterics. What is it when dogs try to climb up somewhere and they fall? They have a massive panic on for a second and they carry on. It's funny. You know, did he sneak them off? Did you pull them off the bed, or is that just me looking? Anyway, visuals, we will shut the fuck up. I can hear my girlfriend now going, Dan, you fucking cunt. Well, she wouldn't say cunt. I don't think she likes it sometimes when I say cunt. I didn't realise as well that apparently, like all the time now on like YouTube and shit, you're not supposed to say the word die or killed. You have to say unalived. Well, I did kind of know that, but I saw more and more people do it. Why is that a thing? Dying, death, and all that shit is stuff that constantly, and unfortunately sometimes happens, and to talk about it, you have to say unalived. That sounds more horrendous, like, I unalived. What the fuck? My girlfriend now, literally, the camera kicking off, goes, shut the fuck up and just tell us the stories. And I know, even when I get into the story, she doesn't actually care, because she'll be sat chilling, I don't know, reading some sort of, weird, I killed my neighbour and moved into the walls and I'm now living in the attic with my dead bodies sort of book. She likes murder mystery shit and she watches murder mystery shit and she tells me all about these people that have killed people and shit. No, I'll be alright. I think I can take her. I just kind of thought for a sec maybe she's a bit... She is smarter than me, and she does make food for me. No, I can take her. Hey, starting off with story number 1, but apparently there's been Dolphin gets human arms. After this shitty intro we give, and we come with story number 1, there's a dolphin with human arms. This is an absolute load of shit, and imagine being, we were on about interspecies rocker before, weren't we? Dolphins. Apparently dolphins, don't they do something weird, I've heard. Like with humans, like they'll jerk off on them or they'll do something mental and weird. I'm sure I've heard that. Well, there's loads of figures knocked over there. Was that you? Prick. But yeah, so somebody's got it off with a dolphin and it screwed the arm bits, which I can't imagine helps for, not aerodynamics. What's the one underwater? For aerodynamics, you need to be like, or in a car or whatever. But what is it, under Slipstream? No, that's Mario Kart shit. You know, like when people shave themselves and they're like, is that the reason why we used to wear caps when you used to swim? So like the water would just... Anyway, someone's fucked a dolphin, it's got arms. It's a new thing for girls to do. Nude girls sit on cows. Now, I'm sorry, Amber, I know you're a Yankee Doodle friend, and I don't mean to do a racism here, whether you can do racism to like people that live in like Texas and stuff, but I'm going to do a racism and say, I imagine this to be like a South of America, not South America, but South of the America people, you know, the Tennessee, the Texas, the New Orleans. I don't know where else is southern. Florida's there, but they don't talk like that, do they? But you know, hey, Susan, I'ma get naked and get my buttocks on a cow. Oh no, Deborah, I'ma get my titties on a cow. I imagine it being that. I can't. Well, you could imagine it in England. Hey, Sheila, oi love, I'm gonna fucking get on a cow, lass. It'd have to be a chavvy girl, wouldn't it? And I'm not saying all Scousers are chavvy, but it's gonna be a Scouse girl if it's here. Ancient photo of Jesus found. So when the fuck were cameras invented, I just kind of felt like going like Kanye West there, you know. What the fuck does Gaga know about cameras, or whatever the fuck it is he says? But an ancient photo, not a portrait, not a drawing, not a doodle. A photo of Jesus was found, and he's full on giving it passport photo. That's passport photo Jesus. He needed to go from, where the fuck's he from again? Bethlehem or some shit, to go, I don't know where Jesus was off to, Accrington Stanley or some shit. Passport photo. Would you have needed passport photos back in the day? Did they have, if you come from, I don't mean back in the day when Vikings were raping and pillaging. I don't think they were like at the border control. There's my passport. I mean, like, when did passports and shit become a thing? Because obviously Jesus got a real life photo. So one, is Jesus not as old as they're saying? Or two, have cameras been around a lot longer? How the fuck is there an ancient photo of Jesus? The next thing you know, you'll be in the fucking pyramids at the bottom. There'll be, I don't know, Tamagotchis and shit, because that's the most technologically advanced thing I could think of to be in a pyramid. A Tamagotchi. That's how my pathetic little mind works. Ancient photo of Jesus. I hope not. Is there no one left in Britain who can make a sandwich? There fucking better be. Because I love me a good sarnie. I say I love me a good sarnie. Chocolate spread. Or cheese. Or I will do peanut butter, but peanut butter's more of like, we've had 4 or 5 months of cheese. We've had 3 months of chocolate spread. We'll do a week of peanut butter, and then we'll go back to cheese and chocolate spread and shit like that. And I hope to God there is someone who can make a sarnie, because I'm reliant on people to make my sarnies for work. I can't butter bread. When people butter bread and shit, it's all like, I do it after the bread's folded up and I've got a hole. I've got a hole in the middle. How the fuck? I'm not, listen, right, I was born to be extremely annoying and pathetic and useless, and I think I was born with such lovely Billie Eilish ocean blue eyes, so I can give people pity. People pity me so I can, please sir, can I have some more? Or please, can you make me a sandwich? I think that's why I was born. I was not born to make sandwiches. I was born to be the recipient. But to be fair, it just says it's Britain. Is there no one left in Britain who can make a sandwich? So if I'm alright, if I go to France, they'll probably put like, I don't fucking know, asbestos or some shit in it. Or if I go to like Portugal, I don't know, what do the Portuguese put in? Like avocados? Banana? I don't fucking know what they eat in Portugal. Well, whatever Ronaldo eats, because he's an absolute specimen. I don't want to eat what he eats, though, because it's probably rabbit food. But apparently, sandwich makers in Britain are running low. Here we go. It's fuck the Epstein list. Fuck any other list that we've been waiting for. This is the list that we've all been waiting for, because exposed Uganda's top 200 names, homos named. We got the Uganda's top 200 gay people named. That's the list. That's the list we've been looking for. But it's also got some weird shit on this list, like worn of mouth stuff, fellatio. I think I always say fellatio like I know what it means, and I still to this day I'm not 100% sure. It mentions that, but it also says pastor raptured his buno. Is that Ugandan? What country do they speak in Uganda? I know a lot of the African countries speak like French and all that kind of stuff, because obviously we were all fucking fighting and that, trying to take over bits of Africa and shit. I know there's a lot of different various languages over there. I don't know what Ugandans speak. Ugandan? Fuck knows. But the pastor broke his buno. I nearly thought it said bueno, and I'm usually raging when people smash my buenos, but I don't know if my bueno and their buenos are the same. This whole time I could have been saying bueno, and it really means, oh, I really love butt. Fuck knows. But yeah, the top 200 homos named from Uganda. Can you say homos? Probably not. I know for a fact if we made money on these channels, they would be demonetized to fuck. So for homos, it's now Homo sapiens, and for lesbians, it's Lebanese. That's what I call them these days. Lebanese and Homo sapiens. Just to stay on the safe side, you know. But hey, you go, Uganda's top 200. I don't know where you can find the list, but if you wanted to know who the gayest people were in Uganda, they have a list for some reason. Right, this one kind of hurts my brain a little bit because, right, babies lying on board Titanic. So when I first read it, I thought, oh, they're showing us the unfortunate, you know, remains of children who may have passed on the Titanic. But apparently, no, it says, what are they doing on sunken ship? How do they survive? This is, I don't know, obviously this is a picture I found online, this could be some bullshit. But when a moron likes me stumbles across it and they go, there's babies on the Titanic, and I think dead babies, unfortunately, and sorry, unalived babies, and then they're like, no, they're still alive. We don't know how they survived there, what they're doing there. What the fuck do you mean? There's babies on the Titanic still living there. No, thank you. This has to be some fake news. Fake news. Because why the fuck would babies be down on the Titanic? If the fucking, what was the fuck is it called? Fucking, if explosion submarine thing can't make it, babies can't just swim, unless it's like babies actually don't come from mummies and daddies. Mummies and daddies get their babies from the Titanic, and maybe they have to just put like a, you know, a claw machine, like do 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 do. That's Tetris, but fuck it, do 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 do, and they claw machine a baby out. Is that how mummies and daddies have babies? I don't know. But they're on the Titanic. Other visuals, that was this week's Visual Guys news. And before we go, as per usual, I always say, oh, that's it, we're done. Not really. We're going to keep you here for like another 10 minutes or some shit. It's probably already a fucking half an hour long video. Stop looking at my fucking fat, horrible toes. I know I need to wash. I am stinking a little bit. I'll have a shower after this and we'll head off to work, see works. Why do I talk like a baby? Before we go, we do need to give you the Canusa news. Where was the sports and weather? Where we have Lady Bike Wool, and we've also got Kid Hula Hoop. What could all of that mean? I don't know. Here, we're going to go find, you know. It's the sports, but it's not really the sports because we don't actually talk about sports. I used to do sports, but then I got really fat. One of those situations where a lady's got on a bike and it's just not played out right and it's just not gone very well for her whatsoever because Kwabuski, Shabuski. I don't blame her though. I've always had fears because I can't ride a bike. I can barely ride a push bike. I do often have a fear of like riding along, blah, 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 and just smashing into a wall. I have quite often when I played Pokemon Go quite a lot, I would fall off my bike repeatedly. There's where my old job, there's a uni spot, and there was a bunch of uni girls and boys, obviously on their way to a night out, and I was leaving my night shift, and I'm walking thing, and I'm like, looking at them like, hey, and I'm playing Pokemon, and we're boom, right near a park, if you know this area quite well, where the shooting houses are, a very famous park in this town. I just smashed the curb and fell over, and I just had to look at them and went, oh, Pokemon Go, and then carried on driving. What the fuck was I supposed to do? So I can relate to people that crash into shit. Admittedly, they just look like they were just focusing on that, whereas I was focusing on two things. Maybe men can't multitask. Multitask. Time for the weather, where I'm not going to tell you anything about the weather. If you do need to know that, just look outside your window. This week's weather, it's raining seizure fever, because this little girl has sort of malfunctioned. She's trying to do a hula hoop. She's trying to hula hoop away. I can't hula hoop, don't get us wrong, she does, but she sort of, and then she just breaks down and loses all control, like she can't do it. How do you hula? I know it's all in the hips. Shakira will be fantastic at it. Get away, dog. Fucking, I've had enough of you today. Shakira will be out. I thought it was a new ball, but it is. I don't think you've used that one in ages. So that's still got a squeak in it. It's not letting me. But yeah, little girl malfunctions, goes back to her factory resettings, factory hard restore set, and just decombobulates. It's the sports and weather visuals, but before we go, we know you've got to get off on Dan's Happy Ending, where we get you off spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, and figuratively. I need another Tivoli in there. Also, let me know in the comments below, what tism do I have? My girlfriend's diagnosed me plenty of times. There is definitely a tism lurking in me somewhere, and I don't know what. But we've got, what the fuck is Dan's happy ending here? Oh, it's a weird fucking trying to do a backflip. Yeah, my mate Norris can't skate, bro.
Oh, look, it's that fat lad. It's Dan. Ugly Dan, and he's really, really fat.
Norris is trying to attempt, I don't know what trick this would be called, I don't even know if they had it. If they had it in Tony Hawk's, I'll know what it is, but I don't know if this was in Tony Hawk's, so I don't know what it is. I feel like I've got a booger somewhere. It feels loose in my nose, and it feels snotty. But he tries to attempt to... he tries to attempt to backflip on the skate, and it just doesn't work, and it's one of them, you know, where you see certain falls or fails, and you get like the slow-mo of Mortal Kombat, King fatality sort of shit in your head, where, you know, spine's going through vertebrae and lungs are piercing through ribcage. The anatomy of the human body, I don't know it, but yeah, he tried it. He didn't win. At least he tried. You miss 100% of shots you don't take, and he took the shot. He still missed, but he took the shot. We have the visuals. That was this week's edition of the Visual Guys News. If you did enjoy the video, Wabooski and Shanooski. That was like some backdated snot that just fell down and went down the back. How the fuck do I have a girlfriend? Let me know in the comments below, what is your favourite, what day of the week is your favourite day to do the dishes? Because I know my girlfriend only likes to do it once a fucking week. She don't like to do the dishes, and I go around the house and there's still dishes in the sink, and I go, wash the fucking dishes. That's right, I'm exposing you, girlfriend, for being a messy little no-no. Whip, nay. Just thank you for watching. Always keep me joking, we'll keep it on. I'm going to work. I slapped my tongue on the back of like my teeth or some shit, and I made like the most satisfying. I can't do it again. I can't do it. I didn't mean for this to be the outro. What the fuck are you looking at? Do my feet smell really, really bad? I bet you they do. Have a sniff. Feet are really dirty as shit. I did go outside and put some recycling away. My feet are dirty as fuck. I need a shower. I'm boff. Everything about me it should be somewhat appealing to. Like, imagine if I was going to like meet like a fancy lady, like a lord or a lady, and they're like, oh, I'm meeting this gentleman for dinner tonight. So my name is Sophia, and I am the 4th Earl of Canterbury. And I rock up, and I'm like, I've got stinky feet. I'm fucking going to bed. Is my underbelly out? Yeah! Underbelly! Underbelly! Is that just the Marvel sign? Or is that I think it was just the Marvel sign. I don't think we had any underbelly. Bye.